Welcome, everybody, to TotalPodcastKill podcast. I'm your dungeon master for this evening, Cody. And I want to introduce you to a couple of guys that they're going through the thick of it right now. Chase.
What's up, everybody? Tetra Aurora, flying through the skies on my celestial steed.
Tetra Aurora, everybody. Probably the most prominent figure tonight.
Thanks.
Colton.
Dante, I'm about to hit them so hard, I'm going to legally change my name to Smackwood.
What?
Holy shit, that's good. Dante Smackwood.
Let's go back. Let's go to a retry on that.
Back in wood, dude?
Try Dante's Suckwood.
No.
Dante Strokewood. I mean,
No. Don't fucking ruin my podcast, you assholes.
Dante Blowwood. No, I'm. Oh,
hey,
Dante Smackwood. That was good. Your setup was good. Don't change that. That was perfect.
Hey, I'm trying to help the brand, man.
And next on the list, Matt.
well, howdy everybody. It's Eratus Kodagu. You know we're blasting, but we're a little hurt right now after this battle. Keep blasting, boys.
Yeah, buddy. Blast him. So
Is it just me, or does he sound like the villain from Toy Story 3? This is what I'm talking about?
Pioneer Pete
Yeah.
or
That's
Prospected
Eratus
Pete.
Kodagu. Yeah, that's him. Put this motherfucker in a box.
Dude, you should start carrying around a pickaxe. Actually, that would check out.
Hell yeah.
Because you're from the mountains.
I don't have a backstory of like mining in the mountains.
I mean, you could have just found one though. Yeah. So that's where we're at.
Something to think about.
So the three of you were confronted by
You're a fucking idiot, dude.
What?
Somebody slid that in there.
What?
It's not gonna-
oh shit.
Sorry.
It's when good jokes go too far. And you're like, you know what? Actually, this is not a bad idea. We could give you like a really cool pickaxe too.
Yeah, dude. We can make it work.
You know one thing that's great about this podcast
Oh,
and me going through and
What's
editing it, it's great from start to finish. Because
Yeah.
the episode I just edited, we're being fucking hilarious. And then Colton's like, this is why we never get to play, because we're always fucking making these jokes.
yeah, I think if you objectively were to look at how much we've actually played D&D, we've got like 30 hours in.
In game time, it's only been a
that's
week.
generous.
Zone 40.
God damn.
Let's get back to it.
Huh?
Huh?
What happened last time?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Am I down?
No, you're flying.
No, we're
Well,
on the seed. Remember?
no, he is. Isn't he unconscious?
I think he's stable, though.
He's stable, but I'm pretty sure he's unconscious.
Yeah,
So
'cause I had to pick
that's
you
where
up.
we're at now. This is the great segue moment. The three of you come out of this burning bar. It's burning because the three of you set it on fire. Tetra
What?
cast is crazy. Yeah. Eratus had cast that ring of fire. Tetra called down the fucking call lightning.
You fucking idiots.
The only reason this place is up in smoke right now is because of you guys.
I thought the assassins lit it on fire.
No, we
No.
absolutely don't.
They broke in and Eratus was like, fireball!
No,
It wasn't a fireball, but it was this ring of
firewall.
fire. Firewall. Firewall!
And you can make it a ring
and just scorched the fuck out of this place. And then Tetra cast Call Lightning and blew the front right corner of the building completely off.
It's
And
our
there's just-
property. If we want to destroy it, we can.
Yeah, true.
There's this large plume of smoke rising from this building. So, of course, obviously, the king is going to be like, well. We know where they're at. Let's go check it out. So the king, Tion, Marcus, Tiberius, Thorin, Aurelios, Tetra's motherfucking father? Or at least it looks like him? Eric, a child, and hundreds of guards. And they clear the area out. They're like, all right, everybody got to go home. We're about to apprehend these criminals. It's fine. Go back to your homes. We got this. As soon as all the civilians are out of eyesight.
Cody.
What?
Bro, he
Things
didn't
good
even
now.
realize.
What happened?
No
Yeah,
way.
You disappeared.
There's no way he didn't really realize that. You
Wait.
didn't hear the Discord sound like you came back into the chat?
No.
You disappeared.
For how long?
Let's
30
see, the last
seconds.
thing you said was...
I mean, the recording picked it all up. But
Yeah.
when you guys mentioned it, I went and looked at Discord and my little signal thing was yellow. I heard you guys the whole time. At least I thought I
You
did.
heard us talking about how you were gone?
Yeah. When I come back, you were like, he doesn't even realize he's gone. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I said as you came
Oh.
back.
Well, what did you guys miss?
He doesn't even realize he was gone.
Yes,
You were
and said
continuing
you were
talking.
talking about the king.
What's the last thing you heard?
Talking
Of
about
course,
king
the
said-
king would come with the black.
Oh,
plume of smoke.
damn. You guys, I was getting heated. I was getting into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You missed some of the best parts. But anyways,
Was that our fault?
so for you guys, the listeners, I'm going to keep that in because I can't redo that. But for you guys, you know, you caught this bar on fire and there's this large plume of smoke rising in the city. Obviously, that's going to be noticed. And the king is like, well, hey, they're obviously over there. Tiberius, Marcus, this mysterious masked woman. Tetra, you know who this is. Eric, Aurelios, Tetra's father. Or at least it looks like him. Clear the civilians out of the area. They're like, everybody, don't even go back to your homes. Go back to your homes. It's fine. We're going to apprehend these criminals and take them in. It will be okay. And these guards started ushering the people away. And after everybody's gone out of eyesight, the mask falls. Tion steps up. You guys have been a sore pain in my ass. And all I wanted to do was be your friend. Clearly, you cannot accept that. And that's when these giants start showing up. Everybody's looking nervous, but Tion steps up to you. I'm not playing with you anymore. If you will not join me, then there is no use for you. Especially if you're going to continue to be in my way while I climb to this new world. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine. And he grabs these clips on his mask, drops his mask, and you see that I think it was the right side of his face. It's not, there's no skin there. You see his teeth, and it clearly looks like it's healing. It looks a lot better the last time you saw it. And he's like, I'm done playing games with you. And somebody's like, oh, whatever, Tion. And he's like, not Tion. Bane. he drops his weapons. He fought you unarmed with his bare hands. That as he dropped his mask and he started to show this transformation, you've seen this, like, his blood almost starts turning black down his arms. His muscles begin to grow. He starts to become very vascular. And he takes you to fucking Pound Town with his bare hands. But there's something happening to you guys as well. Dante, Timothy, he's just, hey man, I can't do it anymore. He tried to kill me too, and he knew that would have killed me. That was my own fucking father as well. If I can't beat him, join him. And he reaches his hand out to you. Reluctantly, almost not wanting to at all. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. I accept it. I'm not shaking your hand, but do whatever it is you got to do. And he kind of just like super real fast collides into your body and becomes one with you. And you begin to feel this kind of new power in you. This is what, you thought you were getting from Torm. But it just ain't there. Torm ain't giving you what you need to take this on. Demons did. Timothy. He might be the son of the ruler of hell. But he's in the same boat you are at this point. If that would have killed you, when that explosion went off, that would have killed Timothy as well. So this black shadow begins to engulf your body. And these blades come out. You start going nuts. Eratus. There's something deep inside you, some primal expression that's saying, we got to get the fuck out of here. Eratus, we must leave now. But it's too late. These giants are finally, they found it. They found some part of the dragon that they can take out. They want you. They need you. They show up and start swarming the shit out of you. So now on top of getting your asses handed to you barehanded, there's a shit ton of giants rushing you. You're backed into a corner. The only thing you can do is fight. You guys try to stand your ground. No matter how hard you push it, what you sacrifice, what you give up, you dig your heels in. And you keep trying to fight. Somehow, this man has convinced the world that he is its savior. But you know the dirty secrets. You know what's actually going on. You see behind the veil. You know the fucked up shit they are doing. The people they have sacrificed. Father sacrificing his own son. Using these dirty mind control tricks. Eratus on your very own father. You fucking snap that shit out. But it's too late. Marcus has been activated. He begins to levitate, go up into the sky. As the wind begins to continue picking up, on top of the storm that Tetra has already called forth once. no matter how hard you guys try to fight, there was just nothing you can do. At this point, you know this man almost has the same thing Dante has going on. He is merging his being with a god who wants nothing more than to control the world. On top of Tion himself, his own desires, as just as they might be, they're fueled by corruption. They're controlled by demons. They got the upper hand on you. These giants are going to get Eratus. Dante, your father, he's got to show you what's up. He tried to convince you once. He tried to convince you twice. He tried to convince you a third time. Ever since you've been young, you've always been resistant. He lets Tion absolutely fucking destroy you. You drop. Eratus, you ain't got no, 5 hit points left? All seems lost. Tetra, where's your power? What can you do? You want to help fight. Why does it seem like this version of you, maybe that should have been you. Maybe you're not the savior of the world. Maybe it is this other you. It's cooler, stronger, chiller, more put together, bolder,
I
braver.
petition for the new Tetra, other Tetra. I wake up Dante and say, Dante, quick, we gotta get the other Tetra.
That's fun.
Tetra, can you call your brother? We need your help. But no, you don't know what to do. Then you see this entity, we'll say, riding the lightning. As Marcus is floating, this lightning shooting out of him, screens, sky dark, wind is picking up, rain is just absolutely pouring. Your friends are dying. Again. You lost one already. How many more are you going to lose? As this entity rides down, hops off this bolt of lightning onto the other, Marcus is up there. Ah! Ah! You're like, Marcus, we're going to come help you. No, you fools. I'm the only thing holding it back right now. You must go. Something happened, though, in the process. You see Thorin kind of shakes his head, rips this sword out, starts going toe-to-toe. With who was he fighting? Tiberius? Clash of the Dads.
Clash of the Dads.
But then all of a sudden, this large rumble starts shaking almost the entire world. You see the Capitol building itself begin to crack. Pillars begin to fall. And then this fucking tower starts rising from the ground. So dark, it's almost like it's absorbing all the color around it. Right in the middle of the city. One tower. Massive. You begin to see this symbol that's essentially haunting your dreams at this point. Starts to glow from the highest tower. Then this other tower rises from the ground. And as they're rising from the ground, it looks like a moat that's surrounding all these towers. And you begin to see like the fires of hell rising from the ground as all these demons begin to pour out, flying, running through the grounds, killing people of the city. You can hear the screams of horror begin to fill the entire town. Climbing this tower, this massive fucking dragon, the largest dragon that's probably ever been seen in this world, climbs out. Gargantuan. Blows this massive blue fire into the sky that illuminates the rain as it's coming down. You begin riding this steed. It comes in, swoops up Dante, Eratus. You get Mara, Almara, Amari, hop on the back. Eratus, you drag Dante up, exhausted. Tetra, you begin riding off, trying to find any bit of safety. And as you're doing that, this howling wind has become so strong, it feels like it's going to rip you right off the back. But you grab onto the fur and you like pull yourself in, and you could feel in between you Almara's, body. Kind of just limply laying against your back. And you begin to feel this warm rush of liquid kind of like come down to the small of your back. And Almari is holding on behind her, onto you. And you can hear from behind you, Eratus has got Dante. Crash of lightning shoots through the sky. You just narrowly avoid it. As the wind picks up even more, now you see it's beginning to rip debris from the ground. Trees swirling around. You gotta grab it, kind of like guide this steed. Just left. Massive tree just goes right past you. Then you begin to see this almost bat-like figure, but it's a little more massive. Not massive, but larger than a bat. It's got this sharp pointed tail. It's really dark gray skin with these fins that raise off its head, and it's got this little sword in its hand. And it begins to like cackle as it's flying like straight towards you. But you see this rock comes by and just takes it out. Give me a perception check. Tetra.
Okay.
As you're kind of like squinting your eyes, trying to make it through this rain, maybe a raindrop like hits you in your eye and it hurts really bad. This wind is so strong.
As it would. You said perception?
Perception check.
I get advantage because of my cloak.
But it's funny, I was going to tell you, roll with advantage too, because your steed is trying to help guide you through this.
Okay. Well, the advantage was a natural 1, so we're going to take the 11, which turns into plus 7, 18.
18 total?
Yep.
So, as you're kind of squinting your eyes, trying to fight against this gale force wind, you see a crash of lightning off in the distance. But as you do, you see it illuminates these two figures. One in all black robes, one in all white robes. Covered up with these kind of plague-style masks.
Love that.
And it almost looks like they're pointing. Again, they're probably about 60 feet off in the distance. And the only reason you've seen them is because this crash of lightning. And it looks like they're pointing off to the left of you.
Both of them?
Just the one in black.
Okay. What's the one in white doing?
Just standing there. Doesn't even look like the robes they're wearing aren't even blowing in the wind. They're just floating there in the sky. One in black is pointing to your left.
Do I have to go left?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm going to trust my steed and where he thinks is safe, but I'd like to steer clear of the left if I could, because I don't trust it.
You're kind of grabbing onto this fur, and you begin to shift it a little to the right. And as it shifts a little to the right, you see this dead horse just off to the left of you, blowing through the wind, blows right past you.
Oh, Jesus.
You're guiding it some more. Give me another perception check. And
21.
Almari's like grabbing onto your back. Tetra, where are we going?
Okay. I'll say to Almari, I'm trying to get us through the storm. Just hang on. I got a 21.
A 21?
Mm-hmm.
As this another crack of lightning off in the sky, probably about 80 feet away from you now, you see these same two figures. And now it's like pointing directly behind you. Like toward you.
Like to tell me to go back the way I came?
It just quick flash. That's all you know.
Judging
from the-
keep going forward.
Okay. You keep going forward. Maybe like you press into it a little bit.
Yeah.
To tell it like, hey, let's start speeding up. Getting the hell out of here. Come on, we gotta go.
Yeah.
I am not done with you yet! And then you see this massive, like, ball of energy. Kind of like, looks like a black ball with, like, red lightning crackling around it. Just goes right past you.
Jesus.
And then you begin to see these strands of, like, through the storm, through the winds, through all the debris flying around. You begin to see these strands, light blue, almost look like floating string. And you look down for a second and you begin to notice, like, your steed is running, this is what your steed's running across.
Okay.
Give me another perception check.
Ooh. 16.
Another flash of lightning goes off, and you see these two figures zip right past you.
Okay.
You couldn't make out if they were pointing in a direction or what.
I'm gonna go to the left.
Well, hold up. For the record, I do not know your hit points, and I do not know what your celestial steed has.
Okay.
Without being able to catch a glimpse of what direction they are pointing. Oh, shit.
Don't do it to me, Cody.
Out of nowhere, you see one of these little figures with these bat wings coming off their back with this gray skin, these little sharp pointy tails, carrying these little rusted swords around. Hits you directly and drives one of these swords like right into your shoulder for 12 damage.
Damn. Alright.
Are you good?
Yep.
Can I do something here?
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah.
Can I
Dante's
just
the
blast
only
the
one
thing?
incapacitated right now.
Can I just shoot a blast at him?
Yes. Give me an attack roll. Do not.
17 on the die.
Okay.
Plus 8.
You're good. You're good. You see this thing land on Tetra and drive this sword into his shoulder, and then it's like hanging on by the sword, and you just shoot this Eldritch Blast, blows it off, like turns it into a mist. Tetra, give me another perception check.
As soon as Eratus is done blowing that thing up, I'm gonna I still have my staff in my hand, right?
Yeah. I'd imagine so.
I want to use 5 charges on it and do a mass cure wounds.
I'm going to tell you this. You can do this. But if you choose to do this, you miss the next perception check.
Sorry, can I like hold an action to give him like advantage on
I'm going to
whatever
say you
roll
got to
to
hold it
go against something?
because, like, I'm not moving any initiative order right now, but I am keeping track of turns.
Yeah.
So, like, that was an action.
Uh-huh.
Now Tetra's action.
Okay.
So you can cast this Mass Cure, but you will miss this next perception. Might not just be a little demon next time.
All right, I'll go for the perception check.
Give me another perception.
Natural 20.
With
Hey,
another
would
crash.
you say I killed that creature?
Yes.
Okay, I get 13 temp HP.
Nice.
I'm up to 14 health, guys. 14 health.
Nice.
Woo!
With a natural
Need it.
20. Another crash of lightning. Just 10 feet ahead of you, you see both figures. And now this time, the one in white, they're like, imagine you're in a car and you're driving past a homeless man and he's got a sign out. But there's a green light, so you don't have time to read it. But you see this one.
What does it say?
Pointing directly ahead of you. As he's pointing directly ahead of you, Tetra, it's starting to click in your head. Your steed is running across these ley lines. You know, ley lines are kind of like, in magical terms, kind of like fault lines for the weave.
Yeah.
Your steed has been following these the whole time. You
Oh,
begin to
shit.
feel like you're mastering it now. Almost like you see ahead of the ley lines, kind of looks like something's going down it. You move over to the side. This massive wagon blows right past you. And you just start bobbing and weaving like you've been driving this thing your whole life.
Okay. Sick.
And then you hear almost like right fucking behind you. Eratus, you turn around and look. You see Bane. I'm not done with you! Just like you see this fist. Now it looks like it's covered in this black smoke coming right for your fucking head. And it's like everything goes in slow motion. Tetra, you turn around and look behind you. Eratus is fucking done for. You see the figure that you've seen the very first time you've ever had one of these spiritual visions. These eyes, so red, bloodshot. Such a malice look in his eyes. Gritting his teeth. And again, the right side of his face, there's no cheek there, so you just see all these teeth gritting. Look behind, you're like, fucking done. He's gonna get Eratus. He knocks Eratus off, that's taking Dante with him. You look back ahead of you. You see ahead this one ley line glowing brighter than the others. And then it turns gold. And you press forward just enough. And right when you do that, almost like it opens up and engulfs you. This gold light. And everything goes black.
It's a little mysterious.
Tetra, you open your eyes. See Eratus, Almara, Almari, Dante laying in the dirt. As your vision kind of like focuses up a little bit, you know, it was blurry when you first opened your eyes, you rubbed them a little bit. You're in this dark forest. There's heavy fog everywhere. And all the trees have no leaves. But you get this familiar feeling that you've been here before. You stand up, woozy a little bit. You kind of rock back and forth, almost like you're about to fall over, but you kind of catch yourself, rub your head. You look around, you begin to see the eyes of animals, like in these trees. You see where it looks like everybody has like landed in this dirt and slid. You're hearing all these weird noises, but at the same time, you're comfortable with them. You hear like a weird. But again, they put you at peace. What are you doing?
The first thing I'm gonna do is check my pipe weed supply, see if I'm out, see if I still have any.
Yeah, you kind of open up your bag in this haze. Pull out your little pouch, open it up. It's getting a little light.
Is it bone dry?
Not bone dry, but it's getting light. You got a little bit of crumbs at the bottom.
We're gonna pack the rest of what I have in a bowl. Mark it. And the noises don't startle me. They almost make me feel like it's the forest saying hello. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, as I pack my bowl and get it lit, I'm gonna grow some more and see if it looks any different. See what the textures of it look like.
You pack your bowl. You look behind you. Dante's laying on the ground, bleeding out. You light it.
He's fine.
You look back. See Tetra's face is covered in blood.
I'm Tetra.
Or Eratus, my bad.
He's fine.
Eratus' face, he's laying there unconscious, covered in blood. Wave your hand across the ground. You see your plants begin to grow a little bit, but as they grow, they wilt and die.
Really?
See Almari
Interesting.
hanging by a leg
I'm
from a
running to
tree.
myself. See, interesting. And then as I take my time, smoke my bowl, I hit my staff on the ground and I do a mass cure wounds for everybody.
You're sitting down on this log, covered in this gray moss. You see like a beetle kind of skitters away. Take another hit. Real deep this time. Hold it for a second. Exhale. You look down to your feet. You see your staff laying there. You pick it up. Tap, tap, tap. How much for your mass cure wounds?
5 charges.
How much? I mean, how many hit points?
Oh, my bad. Duh. 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere. Each target regains a hit points equal to 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is +4. 3d8 +4.
Oh shit!
Roll it.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for it, or do you got it?
I'm not using the staff.
You're
Let's
you're
go.
using the
All right,
stuff.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know if you were ready for
God
it. My bad.
damn.
Goddamn, son.
He said, DM, please hold my hand.
No,
DM.
it's not. Shut the fuck
Please,
up.
Big Daddy.
Shut the fuck up.
You forgot to give me a kiss goodnight.
I need one more D8. Okay. $14 plus 4 is 16.
Not bad.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so you tap this staff on the ground. Tap, tap, tap. You see this kind of energy radiates through the ground. Dante shoots up. Eratus opens his eyes. Amari and Amara begin groaning. Oh, my head. And everybody's awake now.
Hey, everybody.
Eratus, you wake up, open your eyes. You look over at Dante. As he's kind of like getting up, holding his head, you see he moves his hand down. And there's a horn there. Just one. On one half
On his
of
hand?
His head.
His head.
Uh-oh.
Just one side.
Oh, he's a little demon boy.
It's a little demon boy, dude.
You
Does
get
he have a
up.
little tail? Sorry.
Go check.
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking for the real thin black with just a little triangle on the end of it.
Yeah, you kind of like try to get a little peek at him. Oh, you don't notice one.
Would have been a whole lot cooler.
Might be in his armor. You're not sure, but you don't see one right now.
Oh, yeah. I've got to figure that shit out.
Almara gets up. Eratus? Tetra? Where are we? What happened?
Oh, thank God you're okay.
I mean, I guess I'm alive. That counts. The bar, it's gone.
We can always build it back. I promise you. I'm glad everyone's okay. As for where we are, I can't tell you. I'm not sure. I know this.
You see how
It
Mari
almost
gets up?
feels.
What the fuck happened to the city?
I think
All right.
What, those
the city's
towers?
fucked.
What were those towers? If you guys remember, you personally have not seen them, but those towers have been in a cutscene. Tetra cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
You open your eyes.
Did my hand grow back?
Your hand is not there.
Hmm.
You have a splitting headache. You have the worst clinical sized migraine to be known to man.
All right.
You put your hand up to your head. On the left side of your head, you notice there's a horn. The horn can look whatever you want it to look like. But on the left side of your head, you have a horn.
Coming out like at the temple.
Yes. Wherever you want it to be. But it's up there.
Yeah, that's fucking.
You're a little demon boy.
That's
dude.
something, huh?
You
Yeah,
open
little
your
demon
eyes.
boy party.
You see Almara is getting up. Tetra's sitting on this log, smoking his pipe. You guys are in a completely different location than when you passed out. Again, the land itself looks dead. these black trees go up, all these branches spread out, but not a single leaf on them. Tetra, you look up at the sky. The sky looks so familiar to you. It's sunset right now. And there's this purple glow goes over the sky. It's a little darker than what you've seen as a kid.
Is this the Fae? I wanna as I'm like realizing this,
Fae?
I wanna like hold
What are
out
you
my
talking
arm
about?
and try to call out to the animals like I used to when I was a kid.
Kind of hold out your arm and you begin to like try to call out to the animals. You're not getting too many answers back.
So I can tell something's
You hear a
very wrong.
wolf howl,
Hmm.
but it feels aggressive.
Yeah.
You hear a bird caw, but it sounds sick.
Sad. It's like a sad. Yeah, I'm gonna get up pretty like assuredly, like in a hurry. But like something's wrong. We're in the
Tetra.
Fae. We're in the Fae. No, listen, something's wrong. This isn't how it should be. Something's poisoned it. I can feel it.
Well, where do we go from here?
I'm gonna call on my steed.
Nothing.
Really? Matt, do you have your Rhaegoth? Can you call Rhaegoth?
I'd have to ritual
We got time.
spellcast. Do y'all want to take a short rest?
If I were to give him like something to sniff, do you think he could follow a scent? Do you think he's like that adapted?
I don't know how
He
good
doesn't like a
a
dog.
nose
He would
is
be
on
like
it.
that. Yeah, I know. It's a dragon, right?
I mean, I really wish we knew somebody who could possibly turn himself into some kind of animal good at that kind of
I'm
thing.
out of
but,
wild shapes. We could. I think if we do a short rest, I'll get him back. Yeah, we should just do a short rest anyway. We should do a short rest so we can get our bearings. Figure out which way to go.
I agree. I can't walk anywhere right now. My leg is... something wrong with my leg.
Amar, did you snap your leg?
I don't know.
It was a little fall, man.
Okay, don't fucking.
You look behind you and there's like 30 feet of like skid marks from where you guys crash landed.
Okay.
You see,
know what?
Omar's like, it's fine. Let's take some rest.
No, yeah.
I can make a splint up.
We'll bandage
Splinted
it.
up.
We'll get everyone right. Amari, how are you doing? How's your sister doing?
Amara is the sister.
Amara, I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I think I'm okay.
All right.
You see, she like moves her hand from her abdomen, and there's like a really deep cut there. But you see through magical like healing, it's like it's healing up. She'll
Okay.
live.
All right. Well, let's try to gather up some firewood. Get a fire.
Is
going.
there a
short
reason why we're not taking a long rest?
We don't know how long we can stay here for because this is not the same Fae that I grew up in.
Yeah, so we kind of have to like.
Yeah, I'd like to get like to a shelter before we take like a long rest.
Yeah.
Unless do you want to make camp right here?
I mean,
I can't even see the area. Cody even got the map pulled up.
Ain't no map.
we're just like in a clearing, are we not? In the middle of a forest?
Yeah,
We're in the
essentially.
middle of a dead forest.
Everything's dead. I show them. I try to grow some pipe weed while they're all awake, and I want to show them how like Wilson dies. If you don't have a map, it's cool.
Oh, I don't have a map. But
If the DM doesn't have a map, We're safe to camp here.
It's a good point, actually.
Actually, yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Great point.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in like 3 fucking days. I woke up and there's a fucking horn coming out of the side of my head. I'm not walking anywhere.
Why not?
You're just transforming into who you're supposed to be.
Why don't you transform into a bird and fuck off? Go to sleep.
Oh, that's good.
You guys can leave me. A-okay with that, but Dante's been through the motherfucking ringer and back.
I'm not gonna leave you in the.
All right, let's just set up camp. Let's just set up
That's
camp.
fine.
You
here.
guys remember the last time we took a long rest?
Also,
No.
if you
No.
think
Before
about it,
we went into the sewers.
Dante was the one that was
Well,
up
we
there
got-
fucking toe to toe with Bane.
We got a
It was.
long rest. Not really, but we got we gained everything we would from a long rest, me and you, from our powerful awakenings.
I mean, that was before he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, and then I got killed.
All I got was a steed.
Okay. Alright. Yo, you're the one that made it a unicorn elk.
I'll trade you.
To be
What about the
fair,
little horny.
it is better than having your body taken over by a demon.
It's fair. I mean, it says who?
I mean, I guess,
Alright,
yeah,
we'll
it is
set up camp
subjective.
here. We'll set up camp here. I'll go and grab some branches from some trees that are already broken and dead, and
By the way, these trees are fucking massive.
Do it look like we could use them to burn wood?
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Why are we building a fire?
Is it cold? Actually, I do feel the air. It's never been cold in the Fae before.
It's
It's
a
like-
little tepid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sickness.
that's another weird
Get a
I
fire.
almost wanna-
thing.
I almost
We're
want
not
to
building
ask.
a fire in this dead woods. You're gonna tell everybody in it where we are.
Good point.
Just go to fucking sleep. Get a blanket.
All right.
Almara,
Yes.
you get cold. Snuggle up with Eridus. And then I go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not my first time camping. Would like some hot food though.
So I spend the first bit ritual casting, ritual summoning.
Short rest or long rest?
Dude, I'm
Long
taking a long
rest.
rest.
I only need an hour, so basically I'll have like a first watch.
You
I only
guys,
need 4 hours, so I say me and Eratis go get some food while Dante sleeps. Gonna try and hunt.
Well,
Cody,
I'm not-
you did
I
say
gotta-
we leveled up, right?
yeah, but
said,
then I took it away.
What was the reason for that?
You know, I didn't like it.
We
You know
did
what I
just
I didn't
didn't
like
we
going
just level
toe-to-toe with
before
a
that
god.
though?
You did level up recently.
Yeah, I feel like it's too soon to hit a new level. We'd
I
be
feel
flying
like
through.
You
'Cause we're
didn't
at
get
level
killed
8.
by a god.
Look, okay, getting killed
just
by
saying,
a
I'm
god
just saying.
grants you how much XP?
If you guys killed him,
Sorry,
would've-
getting killed by the god.
I don't
Not
like.
killing the god, getting killed by the god.
All right, look.
We're on a
you got
milestone
XP for that?
basis.
Let me tell you what would have happened. I didn't want to let you behind a screen. If you would have won the fight, that would have took you to level 15.
You're bullshit. You're full of shit. You're full of fucking shit.
You guys were close, but man, too late
You're
now, I
so
guess.
full of fucking shit.
We
that
didn't
I
have a
can
shot in
smell
hell
it
to
from
win
here.
that. It was shot in hell to win that.
Yeah, we just leveled up.
You gonna tell me how much health he had?
Didn't I let you guys know?
You did.
Yeah, he had like 500
close.
something,
It's close.
right?
I mean-
he said something to the effect of, after the fight was over, like I almost got him to half health.
Yeah,
No,
we did like
No, you were below half, I'll say that.
But not by much.
Couple more rounds. At that point,
A
though,
couple more rounds of like I had been. What the fuck,
Um,
dude? I was hitting him for like 150 on some of those rounds.
yeah. I would have say 4 more.
God damn, dude. All right, there
It
was
would have
no
been. It
chance
would
I
have.
could kill him.
If you guys would have had like a third person that got superpowered, you
I have a
probably would have done
question.
That fucking stag.
I have a question.
it. Yes.
just to fit my curiosity.
Yeah.
Didn't I use banishment and he saved it?
Yes.
If he failed that, would the people under his control like have came to their senses in that time?
Um,
Don't tell him.
I'm just curious
tell him.
about
I don't know how that works actually.
because he gets sent to a different plane.
Yeah. I don't know if that would like stop his magic from happening. Like mechanically, I'm sure it's a rule you could just Google and he would know regardless. That's what I would have done.
While there, the target is incapacitated, so it would also incapacitate him.
So yeah, it would have shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a god. So we could have like turned the tides.
You could have
if he
had
failed that.
more people on your side.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it would have.
Well, that
turned
brings it
tide
to
of
the
a lot
next
of shit.
question. That would have been so good. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, that would have also been like a great key to like. Oh, you would have known everything at that point. Because who the fuck's doing it willingly and who the fuck's
Yeah.
being controlled?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Well,
it would have been. It
better
would have
luck
been a
next
crazy
time, bud.
moment. All right.
Damn, that would have
Anyway.
been cool. Yeah.
I'll go
Anyways, yeah. Dante, Almara's like, go ahead. I'll keep an eye out. You guys find like a good tree that makes like a decent shelter. Everybody kind of tucks into it. Dante, you're out. You see
I'll
Tetra and Eratus.
summon this guy.
You
Rhaegoth.
summon Rhaegoth. He pops up. Tetra and Eratus. You guys look back. Dante's out. Almara's kind of like making the splint for Almari's leg. You guys are gonna go and search for some food?
Yeah, for all of us. If he's okay, if our artist is okay with that, I'd feel better us going out together.
He said he was gonna go with you.
I mean,
didn't you?
I was gonna send Rhaegoth with you.
Oh, okay. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
That's fine. I'll take Ring off.
If there's a problem, he'll notify me.
Yeah.
So, Eratus, having some confidence, you feel like you know where you're at, but you're not sure because it's just, like you said,
Eratus?
sick. Or Tetra, my bad. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna walk around. I bet I can find us some food. Eratus is like, go ahead, take Rhaegoth with you. I'll stay here, hang out. Tetra, you begin walking off into the forest. As you're walking off, you look back. Eratus and Dante are falling off in the distance. You're kind of walking through this forest and like you brush your hand against a tree. And you just get hit with this like overwhelming like sadness. How far are you going to walk out?
I mean, not too far, just far enough where I feel like I could see some wildlife. Where I would feel like familiar to see wildlife at, but not too far away from the camp. Probably about
Okay.
like 40, 50 yards.
So, yeah, you go about 40, 50 yards. Give me a survival check.
Mushroom dice. Ooh. $10.
40, 50 yards, you don't see anything of interest. Kind of all looks the same. Maybe you look down, you see like a small little marsupial type animal, but it's dead. You kind of get a little closer, and then like flies just scatter from it.
God, there's nothing around here, is there?
Could always try to walk out a little further.
No.
You could always talk to Rhaegoth.
Yeah, I'll be like, Rhaegoth.
He might not, respond to you, but he might understand you.
I want to be like, Rhaegoth, can you hear me?
Go ahead, Matt. I'll let you decide what Rhaegoth does.
Let's see. Well, my thing is, could he speak with?
He can't speak, but he can
Tetra.
gesture.
Is he a beast?
Okay.
I feel like you guys have been hanging out enough now at this
How
point.
does he feel? How does he feel about the area?
Give me
Yeah.
a perception.
With Rhaegoth's perception,
Like, does he
I
think
rolled a
there's any food out here?
17 plus 5, 22.
As you're walking, as Rhaegoth is walking side by side with Tetra, I imagine he's sniffing around, very uncomfortable. You don't know what this place is, and it just smells like death. Smells like
Right.
decay.
I think Rhaegoth would then grab onto.
Hold on. With
Go
your
ahead.
perception, you could see probably about 40 more feet ahead of you. Begins to look like spiderweb in the trees.
Okay. Rhaegoth is gonna grab onto Tetra's pants, robe, whatever, and kind of like pull him to get his attention, and then nudge back towards the camp. And I imagine he's like kind of communicating telepathically with me.
Yeah.
Like sending like, it's looking crazy out here. I don't want to fucking. This is like death.
Let's go back. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'll follow him.
You follow him back to camp. You back to camp empty-handed.
Yeah, I already know what's up, but
Let's see if I have anything in my pack like that I can make for food.
You open up your bag.
If there's anything.
You open up like
I have rations.
Yeah, maybe inside your bag you pull out rations. You know what hardtack is?
No.
So it's like just it's basically just like a calorie bar.
Okay.
All it is like flour, salt, water mixed and baked. Sailors used to do it. Flavorless, but it's got calorie.
Okay.
You open it up. You have one square of it. As you pull it out, you notice the rest is kind of like broken, crumbled, little crumbles at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll give Omar the rest of what I have.
No, please, you eat it. You'll need your strength. You're way more better at combat than I.
No, Omar, take it. This is my home. I will find food somewhere. I can make it one more day.
Holy crap!
You have it.
This is your
had
home.
a long day. It's sick right
This
now,
place
but this
sucks.
is mine. Yeah, it's not great. I if this was my actual home, I could call it Squirrel here right now.
Well, where are we?
We're in the Fae, I believe. If I'm correct, I feel like this is the Fae. It just feels familiar. Everything
No,
feels like home.
This isn't the Fae I've read about in stories. It's
No,
bright.
something-
It's beautiful. There's color.
Yeah,
Magnificent beasts
Something-
roam the land.
there's a darkness to it. Something's plaguing it.
I don't know
if
about
it's
you,
connected.
but everything I've heard doesn't sound friendly so far.
No, we're gonna have to stay on guard. Seems like we came out of the frying pan into the oven.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
There you go.
That's the expression.
As a wolf.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, Tetra. I'm scared.
Well, Amara, I was really scared when I lost my home and I was in those forests alone.
Omari
And
told
I
me
had-
what he's seen. The towers rising from the ground.
I know.
I have family back there.
I'm sorry. We were all gonna die if we stayed there. All we can do now is try to get help here and take the help that we get here back to Angarath. Sorry, not Angarath. That's my god.
Anglar,
What's the name of it? Anglar. Thank you, Anglar. Back to Anglar.
you're welcome.
Thank you. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I mean, understandable, but I'm just...
Speaking of Angarath, I interrupt her. I want to pray
Oh,
Angarath?
okay, yeah, I guess
see if I hear anything.
we're praying in the middle of our conversation. I'll just go fuck
Just
myself,
one second.
I guess.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not important. I didn't have anything to say.
I scoot over. It's all right, Almora. I'll keep you company.
Thank you, Erdis. You know, typically when you tell someone you're scared and your whole family just died, you think they'd be a little more understanding.
I know.
I mean, especially if it's happened to them.
He's just a little
I've been through
numb
this.
right now. He's just a little numb right now.
I thought he was caring. This world is
He's
changing
just-
him.
A lot of things have happened, you know?
The wolf howl.
It's all right. And I gesture for Rhaegoth to come over, and Rhaegoth is gonna play her emotional support animal.
Yeah, it's like at this point it's like a mastiff sitting down in
Yeah.
her lap. Oh, my sore spot.
The blood.
And she like starts petting Rhaegoth and stuff. Yeah, so Ertis, you kind of like get close to Almara. And it is, you know, it's not freezing, but at this point, you know, when you're caught in a rain and then even if it's a warm day, you still get chills and stuff like that. It's kind of what you're experiencing right now. So you guys kind of like get a little closer for warmth. Rhaegoth comes down, lays down on her lap. Tetra, you walk off a little bit, kind of go back. You see Almara and Erdis talking, and Rhaegoth goes over, lays down on her lap, kind of walk off, find like a somewhere you feel like you kind of get the most connection. How do you pray?
Okay. Like kind of how I sleep, just in a meditative space with my staff on my lap.
So you like sit down, cross your legs, close your eyes.
Crisscross applesauce.
Kind of start focusing a little bit. Start trying to call out to Angarath. And you can't feel her.
And this is her realm.
Instead of Angarath, you feel necrotic. Almost.
Oh no.
As you're sitting here closing your eyes, Angarath, please help me. I need help. I need guidance. Dude. You begin to feel this cold kind of like start creeping up your spine. And you begin to feel water. Cold, ice, frigid water. Feels like it starts coming up your legs. And you get that like shock where it takes your breath away when cold water kind of like hits your stomach and nuts and chest all at the same time. And you kind of like go to gasp for air and it feels like you can't catch your breath. And now you feel like you're rocking in the sea. And that same necrotic feeling that you got when you were like drowning by the barns begins to wash over you. And as you take that gasp in for air, a rush of cold water kind of like fills your mouth and begins to go down your esophagus, and it feels like it fills your lungs. And then you kind of like open your eyes really quick and just like and like cough out this like really dirty water. You ever seen like water that's so full of slime and algae and shit?
Yep.
That's what it looks like when you cough it out into your hands.
Gross. Okay, well, duly noted.
Stand up and like brush yourself off and like get the dirt off you. Get nothing. Not even a religion check.
Damn. Okay, well, it's good to know. That's what I get for interrupting your NPC. Fair.
Outside of being rude to Amara, yeah. You can't feel her. All you feel is this gross sickness.
Coldness, emptiness, yeah. Something's wrong. I know that much.
And I'll even say at this point, you know where you're at. You know
This is a
exactly
fact.
where you're at.
Yeah. But it just feels wrong. Alright, well. I'll trance.
All right.
Some sleep.
When I rest, I'll have Rhaegoth watch the camp for us.
Okay.
Tetra, you go back, or you just trance it right here.
No, I'll go back. Go back to the camp.
All right. You go back. You see at this point, Eratus has fallen asleep. Almara's asleep. Dante is in such a deep sleep. He's snoring so loudly. But you notice something different about him now. Outside of this horn, you remember a long time ago how he used to sleep. Every time he like... I'll fucking kill you.
Right.
Cunt.
Classic Dante.
Only this time, it's not Dante's voice. This is like, before, it was definitely Dante. All those words coming out, every time he says this like violent, murderous shit in his sleep, it's always been in Dante's voice.
Yeah.
This is clearly another voice.
Okay. Demonic.
Maybe.
Hmm.
You kind of get up in between Dante and Eratus, get back in your trance position. You see Rhaegoth is kind of like laying over Almara. But it's just his head looks around every single time he hears a noise. Very anxious.
Just
looking
scared.
around. You say like, maybe you hear a branch break right as you're actually in a trance. You're still pretty. Aren't you like still pretty aware of like what's going on around you?
Yeah, just basically like meditating.
No, I meant like mechanic wise. Isn't that like the words of trance?
I can look.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, like a branch breaks and you see Rhaegoth kind of like darts his head that way. Everybody gets a long rest.
Wow, look at that.
Thanks, Oprah.
Long rest for everybody. Check out of your seats, because you're going home with a long rest.
Needed it.
You get a long rest, and you get a long rest. Everybody gets a long rest.
Yeah! Long rest. Spell slots. Hit points.
This is why we love you, Oprah.
All right. All right, y'all. What's the plan?
Well, I mean, we cannot stay here, right? Surely there's
That's
somewhere
right.
we can go, somebody to help us. Tetra, you said this is your home. Where do we go?
Well, I don't know, because this sickness has plagued it and has changed the landscape.
As you say, the sickness has plagued it. You begin to hear this, like, angelic melody.
Do I recognize it?
It is Elvish, I'll say that.
Okay.
Very faint. It's coming from the east.
Mm,
You look east
Well,
and it
I-
kind of like fades away a little bit.
I want to ask everybody else if they hear it.
Was it something that we could hear?
Nope. You guys, outside of the creepy noises of this forest, you guys don't hear anything.
Well,
what
I'm
are you talking about, Tetra?
I'm hearing some light elven singing toward the east.
Look, this is the Fae, right? You said this
It
was
is.
the Fae. If it's the Fae, you know, y'all talked about these tricks and crazy things that can happen in the Fae.
That is true, but with this
Should we
sickness
trust
and this
this?
plague, with this sickness and this plague, I don't think the tricks are in full effect. I think something else is controlling it.
Okay, so you think we could trust whatever you're
I
hearing?
think we should go toward it.
Well, you lead the way, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna lead the way to the singing.
So yeah, everybody gets up, gets their like packs on and whatnot. You begin marching east. Hour goes by, walking around, looking around. Everything looks the same around here. Black wood trees.
Blackwood?
Blackwood?
This is where Dante got his name
Blackwood.
from.
All right, stop, everybody, stop. I think we're just going in circles. I can tell nothing's changing.
Well, give me a survival check before you say that. Because, yeah, it does
Or
look like almost...
perception or something.
Nature?
I'll take nature over survival.
You know what? I should have did nature. I should have said nature instead of survival.
Yeah, I'll take that. That is 16 on a nature check.
16. Even though everything looks similar to you, and let me just put you guys in a marching order, how I would assume everybody was kind of walking. Does that look good?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm leading.
We're headed in this.
No,
I'm
Tetra's
back.
leading.
Tetris leading.
Okay.
You could be wherever you want. That's just how I figured you guys would be right now. So after about an hour, yeah, Omar is like Tetra, are you sure we're going the right? I feel like we're walking in circles. But no, you know where you're going. You're still keeping trail.
Okay.
And, intermittently in this hour, every once in a while you'll get the "Hilulala," and then it kind of like feels like it fades a little bit.
Okay.
Another hour goes by. Give me another nature check.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. Continue heading east. You got it down to a science at this point. You
It's like
look
falling,
off.
it's like riding a bike.
You look off to your left. You see spider webs that are so thick that it doesn't even look like you can walk through them.
Okay.
With a dirty 20, I feel like the trees are following you.
Hmm. Okay.
How do you lead the party? Next.
Hmm. Can I do a perception check on the trees?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Anybody could do a perception check at this point.
Okay, I'll roll one for shits and giggles.
I got a 17.
I got a 13.
Paul, do you want to give it a shot?
For perception,
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and let
I will do
Omari
my
and Amaro
best.
take one too.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing
Found
looks out of the ordinary. Dante, you're looking around. Shit looks like death and decay. Maybe for opposite reasons. It also makes you feel comfortable. Tetra, besides, feeling like the trees are following you, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
All right, I'm gonna keep following the voice then.
Give me another perception. Another hour.
Either perception or nature.
Perception this time.
19.
19
19
total.
total.
You're about to put another foot down. But you realize there's a tree 10 feet. Hold on, let me put it on the map for you. Not a good one. About 10 feet ahead of you. You spot one tree that has this really odd, thorn-like structure that you haven't seen on any of the other trees in here.
Okay.
What do you do?
Investigate that tree.
You investigate it?
Yep.
You walk up to the tree to check it out. You realize this ain't a fucking tree. This is a motherfucking dryad.
Of
And
course
it
it is.
bursts these thorns from its chest right into your face. Does a Yikes. 19 hit you.
It does.
Everybody roll initiative.
No.
As you take 9 points of damage.
That's it?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. You want some
did
more?
Did we not get a long rest?
No, you got a long rest.
You just didn't click the button.
Oh, I
You
did.
gotta click the button, buddy.
Okay.
I'm not rolling initiative.
That's fine.
Why
You can
not?
sit this one out.
Yeah, I will not be participating in
19 on my initiative.
Dude, ass cheeks. Got a 5. I did
Ooh.
just get hit in the face with some wood.
this one. 14.
Did take that wood to the face. Funnily enough, you didn't do the worst, though. I'll say that.
That's crazy.
So, you know dryads. You know dryads from home. Maybe you've met a cool dryad before.
Yeah, they're
And they
usually
were-
not aggressive, right?
Yeah. Well, not typically, but the dryads you knew were more like guardians of like the forest.
Yeah.
And you were always like chill with them. This one looks rotted. It's got all these thorns protruding from its body. Maybe if it does have leaves on it, they're just wilted. Looks like a wilted piece of broccoli. You ever seen broccoli after it goes bad?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Eratus, you see these thorns blow up right in Tetra's face. What do you do?
I will. Let's see. I will say, Tetra. Tetra, I mean no disrespect. Can I burn this forest to the ground?
Do what you gotta do.
All right. How far is this tree from me?
From
This
you?
tree?
We're mapped now, so 20 feet.
And it hit
Tetra's-
Tetra from like 15 feet away?
No, he
Or
had
is
walked.
he up
He
there?
had walked up there to
Okay.
inspect it. He just didn't move his character.
Alright. I will then move up with Rhaegoth.
When you move, you notice as you start moving, there was one right beside you.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
You're all right. Well, maybe not. 11
No, that doesn't hit me.
next time. All right, do what you do.
I will use. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me see this real quick. Alright, what I'm gonna do is, let's see, how big is this? 20 feet in diameter. How do I show this?
The ruler.
Alright, so this right here,
Yep.
can you like outline this for me
Yep.
real quick?
Yep.
Oh, I hold it here.
Hold it just like that. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All right.
Alright, wall of fire.
Oh, shit. All right.
So we're gonna be protected inside the circle.
Yep.
And then on one side of the wall, no, I can't do that. Okay. So I'll do that, and then that's my action. And then Rhaegoth will just attack with his multi-attack double bite. That's a 16
16 hits.
and an 18.
18
Gonna hit
hits.
as well. And then I'll just take a d8. 7 plus 4 is 11. 8 plus 4 is that's 23. 23 damage on 2 bites.
You see Rhaegoth rips it to shreds. Just
He kills it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like tears it like bark off, snaps the limbs, rips it down. Like tearing apart a wicker chair. Anything else?
It says that when I use this wall, I have to designate a side, so I'll pick the outside. So 10 feet on the outside of this wall gets pelted by fire.
Like it shoots out 10 feet?
It says one side of the wall selected by you can, when you cast the spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall.
Oh, okay. Yep. Gotcha.
So I'll just want to, let you know that it's the outside.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anything approaches, even before it moves through the wall, if it gets within 10 feet and ends its turn, it'll
Yeah,
pop
as soon as it gets like right here, it starts fucking getting fried. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Dante.
All right.
You seen Eratus rush up to try to help Tetra, and as he did, something right in front of Omari smacks Eratus right in the back. This looks like a tree. Just looks like a dumbass tree to you.
Would I recognize this as a tree ant?
It's you. Matter of fact, we have encountered dryads before, haven't we?
Yes.
Back in the forest before you got to Anglar.
But we didn't encounter any tree ants.
Yeah, no. You recognize this as a dryad for sure, but it looks disgusting compared to the ones you've seen.
Okay. Can I remember any weaknesses of dryads?
Give me a history.
History?
Remember the last time you fought him?
How about athletics?
You know what? I'll take an athletics. The brain is a muscle, and that is your forte.
Are you full of shit or really?
No, I'm full of shit.
Okay. History check. Here we go. 8.
No weaknesses that you can remember.
All right. Better beat the shit out of it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon Himothy.
I did not grab Himothy.
You never do.
Himothy's my favorite character. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Dude, you forget him a lot.
I do forget
For
him
him
a
to be
lot.
your favorite?
But to be fair, there's a lot of pods I got to keep track of.
Tell you something. Itachi's my favorite, and I never forget about Itachi.
Who?
Can't forget about Itachi.
Itachi?
Hibachi?
Itachi?
Oh, Naruto's
Naruto?
brother.
Arigato.
Sasuke's brother?
No, Sasuke's brother Naruto.
Anyways, I'm going to move up here with Dante, and I'm going to try and hit it.
Yep, go ahead. Advantage. Which is also your forte. You really ought to take like a little bit of rogue levels.
22.
True.
Oh my god. Alright, that hits. But before you make your damage, how disgusting would a fucking rogue slash Echo Knight,
Echo Knight?
fighter? Oh my, you
Yeah,
get
it'd be
a
hard.
you're guaranteed advantage.
Yeah. Sneak attack.
What's so great about that?
Because every time you have advantage, you get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
I thought sneak attack damage was just crit damage.
No.
Sneak attack is like, I mean, it goes up with your levels, but like level 1 sneak attack, you get 1d6 every time you get advantage.
Yeah.
Well, once a turn, but still, that's once a turn you're putting out
An
extra damage.
D6?
Yeah.
Well, now
And-
we're level 8, so it's what, 3d6?
I
2d6?
I don't know what the levels of it
attack.
are. But yeah,
What's
it
your
go-
sneak attack damage right now, Paul?
What?
What's your sneak attack damage right now?
he's not a fucking rogue. He doesn't have any sneak attack damage.
Oh, he has something like that though, right?
No.
No?
Oh.
If he took
What point
a
he's making.
if he took a little rogue dip though, he would. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know if I'm going to dip yet, but if I
yeah.
am, I'm not going to do rogue. It would be barbarian.
I was gonna say warlock.
Yeah.
That would be funny as
Anyways.
fuck. You start mimicking Eratus.
Blast.
Make a deal with this fucking god.
Jesus Christ.
They're like, oh, you think you got all these cool Eldritch Blast? Watch this. Fucking show
Yeah.
off.
I'll wait till level 13 when Eldritch Blast just becomes irrelevant completely.
How much damage though?
It is going to be 10 damage.
All right.
For the second attack, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Wow. Okay. I'll end my turn.
All right. You see the dryad, Dante, after you hit it that first time, it begins to do this weird, like, chittering noise. And then it is going to burst its chest in your direction. Guaranteed not to hit you, I'll tell you that right now. 14. Dirty 20. And then Tetra.
Alrighty. I'm going to switch my staff, which I think is an action.
Free action.
Staff of the Woodlands.
Yep.
Okay, now this is just me asking a question. If I were to awaken said dryad, would that be possible?
I
'Cause
don't
it's
think so,
infected?
because dryads are already sentient beings.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see how that works.
If not, it's fine.
I just want to see what Google says. Yeah, because dryads are already intelligent, sentient creatures. Yeah. No, it's not going to work.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action rage. And I'm going to attack him with the Staff of the Woodlands.
Who are you attacking?
The Dryad. The one that is on... Eratis.
There's only one
There's
left.
there's only one left? Okay, then I'll go
Yeah.
over to that one. And I'll hit it with the quarterstaff.
All right, say you turn around, book it 20 feet back. You see Dante's currently wrestling 1-1. Ah! Cast your rage. Smack away, my friend.
Now it says it grants a +2 bonus to attacking damage rolls made with it.
Yes.
So does that add it into the... It says it's a +5.
It should already be... Are you using D&D Beyond, right?
Yes.
Should already be accounted for. Are you talking about your rage?
No, the Staff of the Woodlands.
Yes, then it should already be accounted
Because
for.
it adds another +2, but I will add the rage on there. Okay. Do I get advantage?
Yeah. You guys are flanking it.
I'll take dirty 20,
Hit.
and I'm two-handing it.
Gross.
So it's 1d8 plus 2, add 2. What, did you don't be two-handing it?
I ain't got a big enough staff.
Oh, that's max damage. That's 12.
You smack this dryad over the top of the head, and it splinters into wood.
Okay. Is it dead?
It is.
Alright, I'm going to ask Eratis to cast Detect Magic on it.
Oh, I didn't say the battle was over.
Oh, my fault. My fault, G.
Don't forget my wall of fire.
Yep. Anything else?
That's it.
At the top of the order, you begin to hear echoes of the same chittering, even though the dryad is gone. And then out of nowhere, wong, wong, this green smoke opens up into what looks like this black hole. And then a fucking phase spider. I didn't mean to say the name of it. Fuck.
That's what it is. I would know.
Yeah.
Know.
Oh, yeah,
What the
of
fuck
course.
is a face spider?
These spiders begin to crawl out of these holes. 3 of
Spider?
them
You said
open
face
up.
spider.
Phase. Phase.
But they are found in the Fae.
This
Do the
one's...
face spiders face bite?
They do. And it is your turn, Eratus. You see directly south of you, one popped up, and then kind of like a little northwest of you, just 10 feet ahead of you, another one.
All right. I'll send Rhaegoth. Oops, I didn't mean to move myself. I'll send Rhaegoth over to this guy. And I will have him do a sting attack. So I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is. Ooh, dirty 20.
He makes it. Let's see. I don't think he takes any damage.
See,
No.
Rhaegoth runs up, jabs that stinger toward it, but it just chitters and kind of like moves his leg out of the way.
I'm gonna move over a little closer to like Almari and Almara in the group,
Dude, this is
and I'll shoot a couple blasts at him.
yeah, this is beautiful right now. I just imagine like everybody back to back with this wall of fire surrounding them, going into the unknown, fighting these weird fucking creatures, and you just back up, put your back against Tetra. Foo, foo.
All right, so I got a 23 on the first roll
That hits.
and a 16 on the second. A 16 hit.
Sorry, what was the second?
16.
That hits.
Okay. And it's going to be altogether 20 damage.
Youch.
And this is all to the top guy. The red one.
Yep.
Okay. And then I think that's it.
Sorry. I completely spaced it. Let me tell you what they look like. So, you know those spiders that kind of keep the dead carcasses of their food on their back? I think it's called like an armor spider or something like that. So these spiders, big ass spiders, they're covered in what you see as like dead branches mixed with their own web. And they got this like black hardened sheet like carcass. Chitin. They look really gnarly. Exactly what the picture looks like. For our audio listeners, this is what the picture looks like. Anything else?
No,
Bonus
that's it.
actions?
That's it. My turn.
All right, Dante. Beat this Dryad's ass, but you see, looks like it called out a little help. Eratus
I'm
tightens
going
up
to-
formation. Blast the one to the north.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to move 15 feet forward. I'm going to have Himothy move 15 feet forward so that we're flanking this other treant on the south side. Well, not treant. I don't know why I keep saying that. This face spider.
Just a gross spider.
No, face spider.
Phase, yep.
Nope.
Phase up.
Anyways,
Phase
Roll to hit.
spider.
Phase
Fighters.
up, bro.
spider.
Face fighter.
Face spider.
I crit.
Hell yeah.
17.
Damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
30, 20 to hit.
Hit.
11 damage.
Nice. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. That is Eratus. You see the one to the north. Doesn't even recognize Rhaegoth. Charges directly at you. Opens up these massive mandibles. And this disgusting bright green like slobbers coming out of its mouth. Gonna take a bite at you. 18.
18 hits me. Just hits me.
That is 8 piercing, 11 poison.
Okay. Do I have to make a save for any poison or anything?
No. Nothing
No, okay.
lingers.
No lasting effect. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Dante, this one's gonna bite back at you. 25.
That hits.
That is 9 piercing, 10 poison. And then it is Tetra.
Do I take damage from? Am I poisoned?
No, not poisoned.
Okay.
You just take the poison damage.
Copy.
Tetra. You're fucking buddies, man.
You mean these spiders? So
Back
did you say my
home?
buddy?
These spiders
They
didn't look
would've
like
been.
this.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, I can't
You've seen
fucking treat them.
Yeah, you've seen a cool giant spider before.
Yeah, but these ones are like frenzied.
Something.
Because I can't cast like beast bond with it, could I?
I mean, you could always try.
I want to walk up to it and cast beast sense.
You spray bee aroma on it. Bee pheromones.
Sure.
No, that ain't gonna.
Beast sense?
Yeah, it
Not
says
willing,
a
is it?
willing beast. No, it's not willing.
Mm,
You walk up, cast beast sense on it, or you just touch it. Try to get in real quick. Touch it. Let me know how you feel. Instant rejection.
okay. Pivot. Because that was a free action.
Yeah, that's weird. I was looking at it. It's like
Yeah, it's free.
doesn't cost an
So that's-
action.
Nope. So we're going to do beast bond. Level 1 spell.
You cast beast spawn. You're like, stop. Don't. I fucking know these things. Cast beast spawn. Again, rejection.
Really? That one does cost an action, though. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to have to fight him then.
Any bonus actions?
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
All right.
And that's it. Yep.
Eratus. You see Tetra desperately is like trying to communicate with this. And it just, you could tell he's getting frustrated. Pulls out his, or just like has a hold on his quarterstaff, and it begins glowing. What do?
It's my turn. We're back to the top.
Yep.
Rhaegoth is going to go behind him with a multi-attack. So that's 17 on the first roll, 18 on the second.
Hit.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. Fucking 23 from both together.
See Rhaegoth gets up behind it and like rips one of its legs off. And there's just this black ooze pouring out, sprays Tetra like right in the face.
Oh, dude.
Okay. And then I guess I'll just blast him in his fucking face. First one is 16.
Hit.
Second one 17.
Also hit.
Okay, I rolled max and min on these dice, so it's 11 plus 10, 21.
You see it like opens up these mandibles and like goes to bite you, but you grab them and you spread it open and fucking Godzilla style shoot these two Eldritch Blasts right into its mouth, and it blows its abdomen
Dude,
just
hell
fucking
yeah.
clean off.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
That's 13 temp HP and the end of my turn.
Dante,
I'm here.
you're up.
I attack. 11 to hit.
Miss.
All right. 24 to hit.
Hit.
7 damage.
Anything else?
How does it look?
Looking rough. Real rough.
All right, I'm going to use my Unleash Incarnate to make an additional attack from Himothy's position.
Yep.
15 to hit.
Hit.
10 damage.
Dante, you bring your sword back, come up down from real low. And you see Himothy is like mimicking the exact same movements you are. As your sword comes up from underneath the spider, you see a little clash, like a little spark, as Himothy and Dante's swords kind of like grind together. Then at the same time, from the front and the back, you and Himothy clean up the center of the spider. And it splits it so clean in half that it just both halves land on the ground.
Face biter, meat, body splitter.
Hard.
You guys are out of initiative.
All right,
So-
well, I'll drop the fire.
After Dante kills that last spider, wall of fire flashes out. You see like the trees and the ground around you scorched up a little bit, but everything's so humid and shit and wet that like trees don't catch on fire or anything like that. And after that wall of flame falls, Tetra, from the east, you still hear this. This song. And you almost get the feeling at this point it's calling out to you.
Okay, so I know I'm on the right track.
Do you carry on?
Yeah, we'll keep pushing
East.
on. Yep.
You keep pushing on east. And now it's getting slightly louder. About another, we'll say hour and a half pass. As the song picks up, about, we'll say 100 feet in front of you, you begin to hear like a soft, gentle, babbling brook. And you begin to see green. As you see these massive, natural, kind of, they look like the trees, but they've all been specifically grown in together to intertwine and form these massive walls. And this place definitely seems familiar to you. But
Okay.
back home, you didn't have walls like these. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ooh. Okay.
God, we're making it.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Total Podcast Kill, a podcast. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.